Title: Shadows of Justice. Setting: a bustling city with a gritty underbelly. The story begins in a dimly lit alley near a nightclub. Characters: Detective Olivia Carter, a seasoned investigator, sharp-minded and fiercely dedicated to justice. Alex Cross, a charismatic nightclub owner with a shady past. Maya Lynn, a tech-savvy forensic analyst. Ethan Kane, a rookie cop eager to prove himself. The Phantom, a mysterious figure tied to a string of murders. Act 1. The Discovery. Scene: a crime scene in an alley. Police lights flash as Detective Carter arrives. Detective Carter, to Officer Kane. What do we have here? Officer Kane, female, mid-20s. No ID, but she has a club wristband from the Velvet Edge. Looks like she was strangled. Detective Carter, kneeling by the body. This isn't random. Look at her neck. The killer left a mark. Officer Kane, a triangle? Detective Carter, it's a calling card. We've seen this before. Cut to Carter at the station, poring over files. Maya Lynn enters. Maya Lynn, got something for you. The mark on her neck matches a symbol from an underground group. They call themselves the Phantom Circle. Detective Carter, grimly, so the Phantom is back. Act 2. The Hunt. Scene: the Velvet Edge nightclub. The music thumps as Carter and Kane interrogate Alex Cross. Detective Carter, to Alex, the victim was last seen here. What do you know? Alex Cross, smirking. People come and go. I don't keep tabs on everyone. Detective Carter, leaning in. Don't play coy, Alex. This isn't your first brush with trouble. Alex Cross, defensive. I run a clean business. Maybe you should look at your own backyard instead of mine. As they leave, Maya calls Carter. Maya Lynn, I traced the symbol. It's linked to an abandoned warehouse near the docks. Act 4. The Revelation. Scene: back at the station. Carter pieces together clues. Detective Carter, to Maya, the victims aren't random. They're connected to Alex Cross. He's hiding something. Maya Lynn, I pulled his records. He used to be part of the Phantom Circle. Detective Carter, slamming the desk. That's it. Cross knows the Phantom's identity. Scene: Carter confronts Cross at the nightclub. Detective Carter, to Alex, talk, or you'll be next. Alex Cross, reluctantly, the Phantom. It's not one person. It's a network. I left it years ago, but someone's pulling the strings now. Detective Carter, who? Alex Cross, hesitating. You won't believe me. Act 5. The Twist. Scene: Carter returns to the station, only to find Maya missing. Officer Kane, handing her a note. This was left for you. The note reads, She's with me. Come alone. Scene: an abandoned theater. Carter confronts the Phantom, who is revealed to be Detective Carter. Maya? Why? Maya Lynn, smiling coldly. Justice needs balance, Olivia. You clean the surface, but I deal with the rot underneath. A final showdown ensues. Carter manages to subdue Maya, but not without scars, both physical and emotional. Scene: Carter sits in her office, looking at a file marked closed. Officer Kane, entering. You did good, Detective. Detective Carter, staring at the file. Justice is never clean, Kane. There's always another shadow waiting. Final scene: epilogue. Scene: Detective Carter's dimly lit office. A faint hum of city noise filters in through the window. She sits at her desk, staring at a closed case file labeled The Phantom Circle. Her hand hovers over the file, as if reluctant to let it go. Officer Kane, knocking lightly before entering. Detective? Detective Carter. Without looking up, it's over. The case is closed. Officer Kane. Hesitant. You did good. Maya's behind bars, the circle's been dismantled, and the city's a little safer tonight. Detective Carter. Leaning back, her voice heavy. Is it? Officer Kane. Confused. What do you mean? Detective Carter. Picking up the file, flipping through it. Maya wasn't wrong, Kane. Justice isn't clean. It's messy, and it never ends. For every shadow we bring into the light, another one takes its place. Officer Kane. Sits down across from her. You stopped the phantom. That matters. Detective Carter. Shaking her head. I stopped Maya. But the phantom circle, the people behind it, they're still out there, rebuilding in the dark. She closes the file and sets it aside. Her gaze drifts to the window, where the city lights twinkle against the night sky. Officer Kane. Trying to lighten the mood. So, what now? Detective Carter. Smirking faintly. Now? We wait. Shadows don't stay hidden for long, and when they show themselves, we'll be ready. The camera pans to the window, zooming out to show the sprawling city below. The faint sound of a police siren echoes in the distance as the screen. Justice may flicker, but it never fades.